All right, hey bass clef people. This video is going to be for our trombones and bass players. Now, basses, I don't have an electric bass with me right now, but I will talk about the notes and where they are on the fretboard. And I feel like our bass players in this band are really awesome, so I'm not worried about you, but I don't want you to think I forgot about you, okay? So let's take a look at the beginning. Dragon Slayer is really simple for our low people. You basically have a lot of D's. They're all over the place. But let's take a look at our key signature first. If you're looking at the key signature, you're going to see that there's only one flat symbol. Normally when we play music, we have two. So that's going to tell us that one of the notes we're used to playing is going to change. So if you're looking at your key signature, the flat symbol is on the second line of the staff, indicating that it's a B flat. So our B flat is like normal. For trombones, that's going to be first position. For basses, it's going to be on the A string first fret. So that's normal for us. But the weird thing is, when we have an E, it's going to be a natural, which we did go over in class. For trombones, an E is going to be second position, kind of between the mouthpiece and the bell. And for basses, it's going to be on your D string, second fret. So you can put your finger on the second fret. I like to use my second finger for second fret, me personally. All right. That being said, the beginning of this song is really easy for you guys. You just got to make sure you're counting your rhythm correctly. Let's go ahead and just play all the way from the beginning to measure 10. It's all the same note. We just got to watch out for our rhythm. Make sure you're not losing track of those quarter notes. Okay, so I'm going to play this. Also recognize that the accent marks mean that we're going to emphasize all those notes. Give them a little bit of oomph. Okay, so here we go. We're going to play from the beginning all the way to measure 10. And just so you know, measure 10 is only the low people. So the entire band cuts out and it's just low people. Yes. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. So fourth position for trombones, that D, and obviously for basses, easy open D string. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3. Rest. 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 Okay, come on. All of you should be able to handle this just fine. So just keep in mind that as you guys are working on this, making sure you're not losing count of how many quarter notes you're playing. Let's look at the next part because that's where we actually have something a little bit better. If you're looking at measure 15, we have D's again, but in measure 16, we get a new note, a C, woohoo! So for our bass players, that's gonna be on your A string, fourth fret. For our trombone players, it's going to be sixth position. For most sixth graders, if you're playing trombone, your sixth position is going to be straight arm out. All right, unless you're pretty tall, it might be a little bit of bend, but pretty much straight arm. So just play the D, so fourth position, and then the C is a little bit lower. So you're going to relax the lips just a little bit. All right, we're kind of a loose buzz for those notes. They're not super high on trombone. So let's just play 15 and 16, and that will give us a chance to hear how this sounds. So 15 and 16. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, so that's how that sounds. Pretty easy, right? The next two measures is where we get to play some more different notes. More different notes? I don't know. Anyways, 17, we've got 4 quarter notes. F, E flat, D, or sorry, E, not E flat, E natural, my bad. F, E natural, D, and then E again. So for trombones, it's going to be 1, 2, 4, 2. For my bass players, it's going to be your F is going to be 4th fret on the D string, 1st fret for the E, and then open for the D. So let's just play that so we can hear what it sounds like, mainly for the brass players. All right, for the F, you're gonna start buzzing a little tighter. Like, you're kind of buzzing a little bit tighter, okay? So if we go from 17 and we go into 18, we've already seen 18. It's the same thing as 16. So 18 is going to be our C to our D, C to our D, 6 to 4. And for basses, it's going to be 4th fret A string to open D string. All right, so let's go 17 and 18 together. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, let's go 15 all the way to 18 and those 4 measures. Nice and slow. 1, 2, ready, go. So that honestly is the hardest part in this song for you guys. Super simple piece for you. If you look at 23 and 20 to 26, same exact thing we just played. 27 to 36, exactly the same as the very beginning. And then at 40, you've got a bunch of whole notes. But all the notes are the same. So you don't have any different notes. It's nothing you can't handle. So take a moment, look through all of the song, make sure you understand how those notes work in those patterns, and let me know if you need any help.